So, what's up hunters? Jay here and welcome to another Monster Hunter World builds. Featuring endgame dual blade builds with the Fatalis armor. I know this is my first time I had a voiceover or commentary on my video, but this text-to-speech bot is only temporary until I fix my room for some nicer recording. Also, if you want to hear my voice soon, then comment it down below if you are interested. If not, then I think I will continue this for now until I will do so, but kindly do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button also and don't forget to like this video after you watch it. Without further talking, let's get to the builds. So here's the build I wanted to show you. This is the first build that can be done for this armor and weapon. This build does not require marathon runner, stamina surge and physique skill, because it can be somewhat obtained through feline food skill black belt and consumable item like dash juice, but these options offers a less effect than the armor skill itself. For the armor skills we have max critical eye, max agitator, handicraft 5, evade window 5, divine blessing 5, tool specialist 5, peak performance 3, coalescence 3, combined with blight resistance 2 and resuscitate, the best combo for coalescence, and also with max wex and critical boost for the best results for dual blades. Here is the decorations for this build. I think it's not that fancy, and there are no rare jewel here, so I think this build is actually obtainable, and this is built for maximum damage, so if you want you can also add 2 jewel for attack plus in the glider mantle. If not, it's up to you to decide what you want to be on the mantles. Also for the augments, health regen 1 and slot upgrade 1 is the weapon augment you want to aim for this build. If you don't want to use handicraft, I have an alternate build for you after the next build I will show you. This build doesn't need a slot upgrade augment, but I removed the blight resistance 2, if you want to use a food skill feline groomer, which works as effective as blight resistance 1, but not as a 2, and this build has 10% more affinity and 30 more dragon element than the first build. These two builds have almost all the skill that increase your attack, mainly agitator, peak performance and coalescence, and add the attack level 4 on glider mantle, if you want to use it, and these builds possess affinity also with a good defensive skill like divine blessing. Take a look at the decorations for a moment before we proceed. So here is the build. It has the same skill as the first one, but the handicraft is removed, and I replaced it with protective polish, combined with item prolonger for the longer duration for protective polish, and also if you want to use might pill or other consumables, that has a duration will also be extended for 50% of their duration, which is an advantage for this build. Here are the decorations. Also use Whiffish Fin Plus for faster sharpening. As for the augments, health regen and slot upgrade are the go-to augments I use in these builds, and for the armor I use 4 pieces Fatalis armor, and 1 piece Vulcana, with these 3 builds I shown you, and these builds are optimized for the endgame runs for dual blades users. And lastly this build, if you want to use 5 pieces Fatalis armor on your build, then you can run a handicraft, or protective polish item prolonger build, but coalescence is not available. Instead I placed earplugs 5, to have a different way to build this, but it is only a charm, so you can also change it to Phoenix charm to get that coalescence 3, if you want it badly on your builds. Here are the decorations, take a moment to look, and let's proceed to the little damage test of this weapon on training grounds. Don't ever use Shaver Jewel on dual blades, because dual blades have a combo to weaken the part of the monster, using the skill O combo then L2. With this combo any part of the monster will be weakened immediately, even dual blades are light weapons. Now let's see how much damage it gets with demon mode on full stamina until empty. This damage may be the damage for the 3 builds with slot upgrade I shown in this video. Also take note that agitator and coalescence is not in play for this damage test, so we know that damage on the actual hunt is much stronger than this damage I will show you for these builds. Watch carefully that some attacks doesn't crit, because the 20% affinity received on agitated monster is not active on training grounds. So the total damage for is 14,666, which is a high number. If applied on hunts when the monster is stunned or toppled, then you can land a decent damage on your combos. Then I tried the damage with the build without slot upgrade, but with 10% more affinity and plus 30 dragon element, but I get a lower damage on the same full to empty combo. I guess RNG still plays its role to attacks that doesn't have 100% affinity, and some damage of attacks varies even you attack on the weak spot with a 100% affinity. With that being said, these builds are optimized to the endgame build. You may use and may not use these builds, it's all up to you. I'm just giving you some ideas for your builds to make for dual blades, and in this particular weapon, the Fatalis Dual Skies. Keep hunting. It's not yet the end, enjoy the game. And check out these videos shown in the screen for builds on other weapons, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and like this video. Until the next video, peace.